We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerds of the Apocalypse. I'm, of course, Stevie B. Alongside me right now is...
Showtime.
And Trex.
Alright, we're back after a little over a month hiatus.
Oh, shit. Is it been long?
Yeah,
I was sleeping.
No. We've had birthdays and graduation all weekend, and we had... the biggest thing is we had a friend that was preeclamptic. And,
is that the word?
Yeah, I think so. That's the word. Anyway, so she had to have an emergency birth, and the baby was in the NICU, so we kind of...
It's no one on the podcast. Beth was not the person. We just had a friend.
No, it's not that. No, it's just the three of us, but everyone else is fine. But we just been we've had that, and then we had birthdays, and my son just turned 1. It was a whole big thing. So we're sorry, we apologize, but we're back.
He does.
Say what?
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so on today's cast, we all went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy. Also on my birthday party, that was fun. I'm big old 31 now.
Yeah.
Yay!
So we'll discuss what we got going on, and then we'll talk some Guardians.
All right.
So I'm 31 now.
Thanks for tuning in.
Streamers,
It
beer.
was a good party. It was fun.
I had a fun birthday, but I have to share my birthday now with my son, because his birthday is
Just a week later.
But
yeah.
Heather makes so much good cake though, so it's
she does. So it is a
that's
WW.
true.
She made Death Star cakes for both birthday parties. So that
But yours was a practice.
Right. It was practice, and it also wasn't colored because I wanted this cookie dough icing that she found, or that I saw online, so she made it. So it didn't really look like Death Star, just kind of like a ball. So,
With a cookie on top.
Yeah. She did put a cookie where the gun would be. So that was pretty cool.
Was it the disc array?
The disc? I mean, where the laser comes out of the Death Star.
Yeah, it's an array.
Now it shoots chocolate chip cookies.
Come on, if you're gonna start it up, where's it up here?
I apologize. I obviously I bow down to your Star Wars knowledge over mine.
That's okay, bin one.
As you can see over here, we've been playing a lot of Magic.
Yeah, a lot of donuts too.
Yeah,
that's a cop thing.
Got a fat pack for my birthday from Showtime. So we've been opening Amaket cards, and
you got a $30 one in there, right?
I did. I pulled a $30 card, and a fat pack is about $30. The problem is do I want to use the $30 card or do I want to sell it? And then buy another fat pack. Just keep the cycle going forever the way they want me to.
Well, no, because you pull out for cash. Well, you get it there, you do it.
That's true.
But anyway.
So, irregardless, had a good birthday. Got some cool swag. Got some Beth and Trex got me kryptonite. It's like a box of kryptonite.
Because we love you.
Yes. And you want me to die because you know I'm actually Superman.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So.
We have a plan.
Is it? I think you uploaded a video. I think you made a video and then you uploaded it, but you haven't released it yet?
I uploaded it for Beth. Because she wasn't here to actually visually see it. But then I meant to put the original video on my computer so I can actually make a thumbnail for it.
Okay.
But I think I might just release it like it is and flash the thumbnail.
So that was cool. And you'll see that. I'm trying really hard to get this room in a position to where I can do a walkthrough video so I can show everybody exactly what I got going on here. Really, what I want to do is walk through with Heather, so then I can describe what it is, and Heather can give her take on it.
You mean her snarky comments?
Yeah, because that's what people like. They don't care what I have to say.
That's true.
Well, I take that back. They care what I have to say, as long as it's followed up by Heather talking trash.
Yeah.
That's the only time they care. So that's kind of what I want to do. But she says that it's never going to get done because I'm never going to get happy. She said, you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be in a place where you're happy enough to do it. So I just need to bite the bullet and just do it.
I mean, your webcam can go on a tripod. Just put a tripod right here in the middle and just spin it around.
Sure, we'll figure it out. But so expect that coming. We do have some We're not ready to announce things, but we do have some stuff coming.
Yes.
That you don't know. Trex and I have some stuff for and Beth too. So Showtime just kind of comes when we tell him to come.
He's the pretty face.
Yes. So I'm excited. So.
I know here's the Storm stuff.
Oh yeah, you've been playing. Man, we've been playing Heroes of the Storm and PUBG.
Oh my god. PUBG, aka stand in the white circle till you die. That's what that game is.
It's really funny because in our group chat, it's like Showtime's like Heroes of the Storm, and just everybody ignores him.
Hey, anyone want to play some HOTS?
And everybody ignores, and then all of a sudden it's like someone goes, "You guys want to play PUBG tonight?" He goes, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, I thought this was a friends list."
Yeah.
Because I love you, I will update my Heroes of the Storm.
Yay.
I also went to Diva Skin, so.
Oh, well she's still on the public test realm, so she should be coming Tuesday, I think.
The police Diva?
Yeah. Oh, please. Oh.
Yeah, just the Diva Skin.
Yeah, I think it's coming. I think she's coming out Tuesday. Unless she's not. No, I don't think she is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I know Diva's coming to Heroes of the Storms. That's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about just the skin for Overwatch.
I don't know who that is.
She is a girl who pilots a robot in Overwatch, and when she dies, she jumps out of the robot, and you have to kill her again.
Oh, is she the one that's the lesbian that everybody freaked out about?
No,
that's Zarya.
Oh. I don't know.
That's Zarya. Yeah.
I just read the articles. Not that there's anything wrong. Let's just be clear.
Now we're going to get more comments.
Wrong with her being a lesbian. I just know that there was internet reaction to it. Because God forbid you put out a Wonder Woman trailer reaction video, and all of a sudden, out of the woodwork, you get scrutinized and bashed for every little thing you say. I tell you, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I know I've said this to you guys a bunch, but it really gets to me. Like,
I know.
I didn't say anything controversial. I made a comment of it resembling Captain America, and it was like, it has similar story elements of Captain America.
Why couldn't it resemble a woman?
But Steven, you're completely wrong because Captain America didn't come from the island of the Amazons.
Gosh,
I mean,
he came from Rhode Island. I'm just kidding.
I LOL'd RL in so much when I read that comment.
They're like, and I try to keep most comments up, and even if they are like negative towards the video, but there's some people that are just like, "You're stupid," and I'm like, "What
got me?"
You're right. What are you? Like, gosh, like. I made a comment about Wonder Woman not being advertised as much. Now, granted, advertisement has been amped up.
It has.
Is it because of the backlash it received? Just because it's when they decided to do it? I don't know. But here's what I know. At the time of recording, there wasn't much publicity out about it at all.
So you're saying you sparked the publicity?
No, you're right. So I made a comment, and everybody's like, it's everywhere! What are you talking about? You can't go anywhere without seeing Wonder Woman.
So we were 4 weeks from release of the movie and no marketing. That first week, no marketing. 3 weeks now, all the marketing. New trailer, Dr. Pepper cans, all of it. It was because that's how marketing works. I am sure, and we may have to make a timetable of it, whenever Justice League comes out, let's look at that 1 month mark. Right. And see what happens, and then look at 3 weeks.
And then look at what's coming out before and after it, and see if... Because, part of it's not having your product overshadowed by other people, by other things. So Guardians of the Galaxy 2 coming out and stuff probably would have overshadowed it.
Yeah, I mean, we're excited as fans. We're like, yeah, we need to see it, and it has more advertising. And they're probably sitting in their offices just like, it'll come. These fuckers are weird. They just need to calm down.
Yeah.
Are you guys turning on me right now?
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, all right.
I'm agreeing that the marketing was less, but I also had to take a step back. It's like, well, now it's 3 weeks out. The attention span of people is horrible. We'll get there.
I thought I was saying your argument from before, pretty much.
All right. Well, I compared it directly to the Batman vs Superman marketing.
Oh yeah.
And how that was like 2 months out. It was everywhere.
Ugh.
And someone did say that's because there were no other movies out around that time, and I can understand that. So, maybe that's why I'm not in marketing. But I just made a comment about at that moment, of recording, it wasn't being marketed that much,
Well, the
and it
problem is-
actually wasn't. Do I need to go into the video and make one of those stupid YouTube notations that are like?
Yeah. Oh, annotations are gone now.
Oh, are they gone now?
Yeah.
See, I'm a YouTuber. I didn't even know that.
Jeez.
I know. So
But it's okay because people don't read the descriptions. Because I still get those now.
don't check the dates.
They don't check the dates. They look at a 3-year-old video for a loadout that I did, and they're like, "This isn't how it's supposed to be." Look at the date. This came back in 2013, buddy. Get your shit together.
Oh gosh. And so I mean, our views on YouTube have gone up, and it's added to like the negativity.
Here's the thing, though. You're right. They've gone up. Even if they're trolls, they're still watching the whole video.
And that's true. That's very, and like I think about that.
So who's trolling who?
Oh, who's the now?
Gotcha. You watched
Got him.
this for a while.
All right, let's talk.
Anyway,
Let's talk some Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. PUBG. I heard
It's an indie game from H1Z1's King of the Hill.
I heard someone called it PUBG, and I was like not okay with that.
yeah.
PUBG.
I had a little bit of issue just calling it PUBG and not Battlegrounds, but everyone's like PUBG. I'm like, all right. And I was watching it, and someone was like, yeah, we gotta play some PUBG. Some PUBG.
I am so. That sounds like a Mediterranean dish, but I am so bad at that game that my thing now is to get naked and just run around. and I don't know if when you're clothed that you jump right like a certain way, but when you're naked you frolic when you jump. So that's what I do now.
You just frolic around until someone shoots you?
I mean, I shoot back and I try to get tactical, but it's just I'm in underwear, usually a helmet, boots, and a backpack.
Oh, so you still put the armor on? You just take the clothes off?
Yeah.
I'm
No, I don't put armor on. But I put a helmet on and boots. So I guess that's armor.
Because you know, you just want to get a thorn.
You don't put the if you find a chest, you don't put the chest on?
I haven't found one yet since I started getting naked.
That's actually a really good idea.
And then
We should all start doing that.
I'm not getting naked.
We,
Come on, man.
we were running through the field, and y'all were all wearing like different colors. Like you all would stick out, but my skin color for my character matched the field. I was like, "Who's in the perfect camouflage now?"
It's blown up though. It's everywhere. Like everybody got it. Like
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, H1Z1 was kind of the same way, and it still is. When they switched over to King of the Hill, making it to PvP, and then Just Survive, making it just to PvE. I mean, H1Z1 is still doing well, and really shows on how game development has no originality anymore, because all PUBG came from King of the Hill, or came from H1Z1. All H1Z1 was DayZ.
See, I've never played.
All DayZ was.
I can't remember. DayZ wasn't original either.
Okay, I don't know what it was.
I've never played DayZ or H1Z1.
Yeah, I played H1Z1 when it was in early access,
But
and then people gave it shit because it was in early access and you had to buy into it. And it's like, oh, this is stupid. Now PUBG is in early access. Where are your fucking complaints now that you had to pay for early access?
That's because it's actually good. I don't know. I don't know. I can't compare it to. I think what makes it good for me is I don't play it alone anymore. I only play with you guys or other people, some other friends from work too. Like it's a lot more fun when you're playing as a team, and then even when you die, it's still fun because like you're watching your other player, you're watching everybody else. So I'm okay with that. But I've tried to play alone a couple times. I die like almost instantly, or like. The worst thing is if you find all the best stuff and you're like, man, I'm geared to a T. I'm taking it to 10. And then you're like in the top 20 and you haven't engaged anybody, then you engage and instantly die.
That's yeah.
And you've been playing for like 30 minutes. And I just like want to kill myself. I'm just like, what? They're like, good job, you suck. I have won a couple of times in a team match.
We've gotten shitty dinner.
I have not. At all.
I think it was me, Trex, and my buddy from work, Andrew, and his brother. I think the four of us were playing on a team. And we, of course, were dead watching those two, but they won.
I mean, we got those houses pretty well.
That's true, yeah. We lasted a long time. But this one guy got me. It's just so if you haven't played the game and you play, It's a huge map. You get weapons and stuff. You parachute out of a plane.
You have to find weapons and stuff.
And there's a bunch of weapons and gear everywhere and in buildings. There's buildings everywhere. And you just have to kind of find it and go. And as you play, there's like a gas cloud that just comes and it like each time it shrinks the play area and you just kind of have to move into the circle. So it forces people to move.
It's an energy field. Because when they look at it, there's nothing gas about it. It's like shimmering.
Yeah, it's gas at H1Z1, that's why.
Oh.
H1Z1 is a gas.
Oh, man. That's the thing. Because this one, I was like, oh, look at this blue field.
And so I was on the second floor and the blue energy field was like blocking the stairwell. So and when you're in the energy field, you take damage, and I had to go down. So as I went down, it's like, he knew. This guy's got to come down, so I'm going to get him. And sure
She just jumped out the window.
No. I jumped off the roof or something. Like, I was so mad.
Like, I'm waiting for him. What the shit?
So, but it's each time is like a completely different experience when you're playing with friends. And you just kind of run around and laugh.
Same cursing, same.
Yeah, it's just fun to laugh and watch people die and they get really surprised when you actually get a kill. Like you can't actually believe you just killed someone. And I watched some of these YouTubers, like this is an Australian guy, I can't remember his name. I watched him play this game, and he plays teams, and it's just like bam, bam, dead. He just like takes people out left and right, and I'm dumbfounded by how well he plays the game. So
that's why I play Heroes of the Storm, because they come back.
So
yeah, the player unknown is who helped make it, and they did a charity stream, charity tournament for it. And what I really loved about it was in match 2, it was 2 players from Smite won it.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, from Allegiance, from the esports team Allegiance, Weekend and DJ Pernicus. I know them because I played Smite and I've met them before at tournaments.
I know those guys.
Yeah, it popped on my Twitter. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What do you mean they won? What is this? Like, get better, PUBG. Get better.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun to play with y'all.
Yeah, playing by yourself, it definitely brings a
the
different
best
experience.
part is trying to trick y'all about when to jump out of the airplane.
Yeah, he's like, okay, no, wait. You're like, I'm already gone. It's like, oh. Someone jumps early.
Wait, you guys already jumped?
Oh, shit.
I think it's funny when, like, we all jump at the same time, but we land far away from each other. It's like, there's like 6 people jumping at me, and I'm like, oh, well, we'll see you next game. Like, when you see other people parachuting down with you that's not on your team, you're like, oh my god, this is it.
Guys, go away. I just want to be alone.
This does it.
Social anxiety is amplified in that game.
Yeah, because they'll kill you.
Yeah. It's Showtime rage a couple times. It's funny. Like, there was one time we landed in an apartment building, and he didn't know that. This is one of the first times playing. He didn't know that like the automatic, you had to turn it on.
I didn't know either.
I completely forgot because I remember I stumbled upon it in a couple games earlier. I completely forgot that an AK-47 isn't automatically on freaking auto fire like in every other game. By the way,
I didn't know there was. I did not know because I got one, and that's how I actually died. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you. What the fuck?
And it stops?
Yeah, I'm just like, why ain't you continuing on? Guys, I can't do this!
I had just killed his friend, and I was about to kill him. Because his friend, I was just, I kept tapping. I was like, and I just thought I was still on auto fire. I thought it was burst fire, I guess. I don't know. That was retarded.
He was.
Irregardless.
He got raged.
Yeah.
Aurelius messaged me, our friend of the show, Aurelius, and was like, is he rage like this? Oh yeah.
Did you really?
Normally it's because we do.
We had a PM about Showtime rages in video games.
Most of the time it's because of you, Baxter.
No, it's not!
Yes, it is.
I'm remembering specific World of Warcraft dungeons.
He does get mad at me. There was one time, though, where I was like, he wasn't even playing the game. He was at my house. And I was like, I don't heal. I never healed before. He's like, all right, well, I'll teach you how to heal. I was like, okay. And, like, my first time healing, I didn't do exactly what he said, right what he said. He's like, what are you doing? I told you! And I'm like, oh, my God, I want to punch you. You're stressing me out. And, like, he's like, never train me again. I'm sick with Trex. Like,
It's like, all right, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit your number 2, which is your. There you go. Good job.
He's like, stop watching what's happening. Just focus on the pictures. Watch their health and click on them and heal them. I'm like, I want to watch.
Oh wait, now you need to watch out for their screens. Don't stay in that fire. Why are you staying in that fire? I look at the pictures.
It's like, I'm never healing again. And then I ran to my room, closed the door, and started crying.
Well, when I was really healing was back when you didn't have to worry about that.
That's true.
So
He's a good healer.
He's decent. Just kidding.
I
do tank pretty well.
As a DPS.
That's true. I'm not a great tank. I'm a good tank. I'm best at DPSing. And by that I mean staying out of everybody else's way while they do this stuff.
Yeah, just stand back there and throw your wand or something.
No,
now
really up front. Like,
now they started making DPS have to do really well or else you can't beat it.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Oh well.
We'll get good.
Yeah.
Shut up!
It makes everyone because people. That's what people were doing. It's like, man, I wish I could be DPS so I didn't have to worry about anything. Like I don't have to worry about being good. I just have to hit this guy long enough, and then the tank and the healer actually have to do something.
Yeah.
So.
I was a decent tank in SWTOR for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I don't know what it is about you, but if it's Star Wars, you could like in World of Warcraft you'd be a bad tank, but then you go to Star Wars, all of a sudden like you're amazing. Like if it has the same mechanics as everything as World of Warcraft, and then you're amazing in Star Wars, but it's like you can't exist in a fantasy realm.
Okay. It's like Battlefront 2. Like I have some magic when I play Battlefront 2. I can't even describe it.
You will wreck him down to the last like 5 guys. You'll have like 30 left, and he will kill everybody and you, and you'll lose. I don't. It doesn't make any sense.
It's because I'm actually in fact a Jedi.
Maybe.
And
That's probably.
I kick in the Force powers.
But you're like the guy in what was that movie where the guy was invisible but only if you didn't look at him? You're like that. As long as all your teammates are dead, then you clutch. As long as no one's alive to see you do really good, you can do really well.
What was that movie? That was Somebody once told me that it came out in the early 90s.
What, Shrek?
No, it had... it had... Oh my god, it had Ben Stiller in it. They were like heroes.
Oh, Mystery Men.
Mystery Men, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
Kel.
Oh yeah, it was Kel's character.
Yeah. And then you found out at the end that he actually does go invisible when no one's looking. That was very funny.
Yeah.
Oh, heavens. Yeah, I'm terrible at everything. I'm terrible at shooters. As soon as they made Battlefront more like Call of Duty, I'm no longer good at Battlefront.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's everybody. They made it... I don't know what's going on. It feels like when you get a... Well, no, because there are people who have like 81 kills and like 3 deaths on that game. I used to have like 40 and like 6 or 7 back when I figured out how to avoid all the freaking aircrafts. Once you get in one, you had to immediately barrel roll or else someone was crashing into you. Now it doesn't kill you. Now you just bounce in different directions.
Really?
Yeah. It does a lot of damage. You just bounce in different directions.
Oh. So now I'm not good at the new Battlefront. But Battlefront 2, don't try me.
I hope they fix the space combat. Because I don't like it.
Well, there's going to be actual space combat in Battlefront 2. This new one coming out. I'm referring to the old Battlefront 2, not the new Battlefront 2. I don't know. Maybe I'll be good at the new Battlefront 2. Probably not. But I don't see the multiplayer being much different than what we have now.
Well, there's supposed to be a class system in it.
Oh.
I don't know. Did you read that?
Yeah, I did read that.
Class system, and you level up those. I don't know if there'll be certain weapons that are available to you, but if they make it more like a Battlefield Battlefront, that has potential. And if you scale it down to Call of Duty size, or a little bit bigger than Call of Duty size maps, we could have a very, very, very good game. Because it's sounding like that's what they're kind of doing off of the very limited things that I've read.
I guess we'll check what E3 in a couple of months.
Don't worry. We'll be breaking that bad boy down too.
Yeah.
I remember, was it last E3? It was either last E3 or the one right before that, where they started announcing on the PS4 games, and there was like 5 vampire games.
Yeah.
And Trex was just like, I'm done with these PS4 vampire games.
They're trolling me so hard.
It was so
hard.
I just
I'm pretty sure it was last year's Because it was Bloodborne. It was The Order 1886. It was, I'm like, that game looks so good. And it's like Victorian era England. It looks really good. Wait, is that a werewolf? Why is that a werewolf? What the? Why is this a werewolf? Ah, fuck this game.
I did just buy it though because it was $5 on the PlayStation. I had never played it. And I was like, oh, it's $5.
I think that's about all it's worth too, wasn't it? Like it was super short and it wasn't very good.
Yes.
So we'll see. But there's a bunch of games I bought for like real cheap. I haven't played yet. I bought the Lord of the Rings game too. The
Shadow of Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor. Yeah, never played that.
Yeah, have you seen that collector's edition for number 2?
No.
I think it's like $300.
What's in it?
I don't know, but it gives you like a bow job or something. Like it's.
I'll buy it.
Like it is expensive.
Good for one-time redemption.
It was completely overpriced, but it comes with like a statue, art book, and I'm like, not for $300, my God.
Yeah. Well, we're on games. We got 2 big games coming out. One of them we're definitely going to be streaming is Injustice 2.
Are we?
Yes.
Green
Are
Lantern.
we streaming from you?
Yes, I'll call it now.
'Cause I'm not getting that.
Yeah, I actually got a birthday card from my mom in it with some money, so I'm going to use that to buy Injustice.
Oh.
We gotta do the Green Lantern versus Superman again.
Yeah, remember that? Remember how I whooped his butt?
Pretty sure I won.
Did you win?
You won one, but I won.
That should be on the channel, right? Or is
Yeah, it's
that
on
was
the
that
channel.
back in the day on your channel?
It's on my channel.
Yeah, we're gonna have to share that. We'll do it again. I haven't read the in between comic though, so that's gonna.
I stopped after year 1. I need to read year 2.
And 3.
and
and
4.
Oh,
five.
really? Oh, shit. Do you have them?
Actually, yes, I have. There's a lot though, dude. Like,
That's okay.
yeah, I have.
Oh yeah, and the annuals.
I don't have any of the new Injustice books though.
I don't either. I probably really should go get them.
Like they ended the before Injustice 1 books, and then they started a in between Injustice 1 and 2 series.
No.
I don't have any of those.
Well,
And that's basically what
Comixology
Injustice
again.
2 is. The new books. It's
Right,
the
it's
in-between.
before Injustice 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just get Comixology again for a little while.
Check it
I
out.
mean, they come up on Comixology first.
Oh, yeah.
And also something I'm very excited about. Farpoint on the PSVR.
Woohoo!
Sounds interesting.
It's gonna be good. I watched people play it. They say it's good.
I may just have to get it without the gun controller, which kind of breaks my heart.
I read that it's only like a 4-hour game, and like buying it without the gun is almost worthless because of all the support that's going to be done for the gun later.
Come on.
I'm not trying to break.
It's a $50 game.
I know, that's why they say buy, because the gun is like 60 by itself or something like that.
Oh God.
So they're like, it's a much better value just to buy the bundle for 80. Because you know they say the game is good, but if you rush through it and don't like stop and look around, you get through in like 4 or 5 hours.
Balls are breaking right
Dude,
now.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
I've
Hopefully,
been broken for a long time.
Yeah.
PUBG. PUBG.
PUBG. This is a PUBG.
But that's okay. I guess I'll just wait it out then. Because I'm going to wait for Amazon where I actually have money.
Well, you can come and try it here. I pre-ordered it at Best Buy. So the $80 bundle I got for $60 because I have Gamers Club unlocked,
Oh yeah, GameStop has that too. Welcome to the players list.
where they sell new games for 20% off.
40.
New games. For
Oh, I'm sorry. I think, if I remember correctly.
GameStop giving a good deal?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No, it's the players list where you can a brand new game, and I think it's like $40 to $60 of your trade-ins to the new game.
Oh, so
On
it's-
the players
So
list.
it's still a bad deal. Okay.
It's still a bad deal, yeah.
Yeah, you still have to give up all your old games to get to it.
Yeah. But it's 40 to 60% towards that players list game. Yeah, I had the same face when I saw the commercial. I'm like, what is this? I still rather go to Best Buy. And I don't even like Best Buy.
Yeah, because I never shop there. Now we go in there all the time because of this. Like, I mean, it's not just new release games or it's like new anything, like a new game. Like Farpoint with the gun, 20% off. Injustice 2, 20% off. And so of course I got the the DLC one that's like 80. So.
Oh, you get the Seasons Pass?
I don't think they're doing a season pass. I have to check. I just know that there's like one that, which kind of bothers me because it comes with characters. Like,
Yeah, I mean, they're DLC packs.
Yeah, but they're out now. They're out as soon as you buy the game.
Oh, for what?
Day
Number
one
one?
DLC.
Yeah, it's day one DLC.
Oh,
Pisses
God. With
everybody off.
Starfire, Sub-Zero, Captain Cold?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, my God.
Now, Internet, don't get mad at me. I might be wrong. Internet's been mad at me this week. Me and the Internet haven't been friends. We've been fighting.
I see those emails.
Yeah. We've been fighting. Like, Beth was like, just turn the comments off on that video. Any videos about women on YouTube gets attacked. And I was like, no, I don't. I
love my wife.
Oh, you don't love his wife or my wife? Why don't you love all wives? I don't know your wife. But I know with Injustice at GameStop, apparently Darkseid is a reservation exclusive.
It's a pre-order bonus for anywhere.
For anywhere, okay.
Right.
But then GameStop has, hey, come in, you can get this cool jersey.
You realize if you wear it, people are going to make fun of you. I'm just kidding.
Don't.
I'm just kidding.
You used to wear your DS on your belt, dude.
I don't anymore. Now I wear something much cooler on my belt.
Oh, wow.
I swear to God, if it's your badge.
It was that he wore his DS on the belt and that he thought he was the coolest kid in the room.
I was the coolest kid.
I just remember walking into the movie theater and then he'd be like, movie ain't started yet. He'd have this smug look like, well, I got my DS right here.
But, okay, he makes fun of me, but what have you done with your DS? We can't even go on a car ride.
I bring my DS every car ride and then never play it. I never turn it on. I do it right away.
I say that about the jersey because I know from experience.
I'm not going
place
to
of love. I know for all of you. I know what will happen. Go to a football game wearing a Thanos jersey or a Darkseid jersey.
Well, it's actually just Batman with a green grid. It's not even a symbol. It's just his helmet, just in a green grid. I'll pull up a picture.
Okay, sweet. But yeah, I'm excited for Injustice 2. I like the change. I like the armor. The only thing that I'm afraid of is getting a piece of armor that gives me the stat I want, but looks terrible. I wonder if it's anything like DCUO, where you can move the stats around.
And what?
And do you know about the armor system in Injustice 2?
No.
Yeah, there's this whole leveling up thing, right? And each battle you win, you get a piece of armor that it looks different. So you can make a character look any way you want. No one character is supposed to look alike. Wow. That's
it's a lot of green, right?
That's the jersey?
That's the jersey.
Put it up on the screen real quick. That's the jersey.
You guys don't wear that.
Yeah. Please don't wear that.
Yeah.
At home, go for it.
Everybody gets armored up and stuff, and you can...
That's kind of cool.
So, wait, did you get the Ultimate Edition or just the regular?
I don't remember. The best one you could get. I take that back. I'll have to look.
Oh, this one actually, it was 100. Never mind.
But, instead of doing costumes, some of the armor makes you Red Sun Superman, or with the Green Lanterns, they have the... you can actually change your color of Green Lantern and stuff by the different armor you have. The Flash has got that weird helmet. I can't remember.
Elseworld?
Yeah, the Elseworld helmet. There's Flash to everything. You can make yourself look way different. So it's
that's cool. That'll be fun to see what people come up with.
Yeah, and
seriously,
what?
Jon Stewart is still a skin.
Just the skin?
Just a fucking skin.
Where you pre-order? Where do you get the skin?
So the collector's edition comes with 3 premier skins: the Reverse Flash, Power Girl, and Jon Stewart Green Lantern.
Wow.
Which I mean, the Power Girl thing, completely understand. Green Lantern, come on!
That'd be cool if he was a separate character.
Yeah.
And how Jordan and Green Lantern fought.
Yeah, he wasn't a separate character in Injustice either.
Yeah.
No, he was a skin.
Yeah. Did he die in the Injustice comics, or is he still alive?
Dude, my God, I know how. I remember how Kyle Rayner died.
Oh, that was pretty brutal.
I still didn't believe it.
Yeah. I still doesn't today.
He's all right. People have come back from worse.
He's like, nah. He's like, I don't think that. I was like, look at that page again. His limbs are being ripped off.
You know what?
In space.
Jon Stewart did. I think he did die, or maybe got captured because he was with the Green Lantern Corps
Oh yeah.
when they all got decimated.
Yeah, one of the years is like the Green Lantern War, and like the Green Lanterns come to Earth to try to stop Superman, and like all help.
Yeah, the Guardians are just like, we're done. You stop this now.
And
Or
Superman and his regime kill all the Guardians and kill all the.
He did.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is pretty.
Jesus Christ.
That was rough.
We even had yellow Natural Core Superman. He even put the ring on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You instill great fear. No, I don't. Looks around. Oh, I do. Let me put that on.
I think he was depowered at the time, maybe, or I don't remember. Like,
No, he just put it on. He was just able to get it because it was after his initial reign as dictator. He was just like he was still getting the power.
And
Hal was wearing it too.
Yeah.
but in Injustice 2, it looks like Hal is on a redemption quest.
He is. Him and Flash.
To become Green Lantern again and be good. So is the Flash. They both regret joining the regime. But apparently the title alliances are broken. So it's like, I think the factions and stuff are all...
So Superman obviously breaks out of prison somehow.
I think they actually let him out. Because Brainiac
For good behavior?
No, because Brainiac shows up.
Which I'm going to call bullshit because when his cinematic to enter into a fight, Kryptonite cuffs, breaks it. I'm like, bullshit. It has Kryptonite in his face, on his cuffs, and he breaks it?
Yeah, he's Superman, bro.
No. Oh, okay. Let's throw Kryptonite out the goddamn window then.
No, there might be like a story element to where Kryptonite doesn't affect him anymore or something. I don't know.
Tom Taylor would do some really good writing.
I don't know.
But yeah, so we have still Batman's side of the Renegades or whatever. Then Superman's old regime.
Insurgency.
Yeah, the Insurgency, Superman's old regime buddies still there.
And then we have the Grodd led. I forget what they call themselves.
I can't remember either.
It's not like in the Injustice League or anything like that, but he pretty much like brings all the villains back together.
Banana Squad.
Yeah. He like brings all the villains back together from there, like because there's villains on both sides, so he's just gonna bring them back together. And he's like, all right, let's what are we doing, everybody? Come on. The planet's in disarray. Let's take it over.
Yeah.
And then I think that's when Brainiac shows up. He's like, nah, I'm gonna take it over. And
then Darkseid, I got this bitch.
Yeah, Darkseid got put in his place in the Injustice comics too, so he ain't messing around either.
No, he's not.
So we'll see how that rolls out. But all in all, the story looks good. I really liked the story of Injustice 1. So I got
Really good.
I wish there was a statue collector's edition for Injustice 2. I think there is, but it was like didn't come with the game. Why do they do that now, man? They release collector's editions for like $130-$140 without the game. It's just...
That's true. It was $130, and I did not see a mention of a statue.
So it bums me out.
I bet.
Because I got the Injustice 1.
I'm just curious on how the replayability is with the armor system. Because if I can play everything through the story and get all my armors, awesome. But if I have to do the actual PvP stuff, I'm already just done.
Well, they also have a multiverse mode.
That's the multiverse mode.
Yeah.
It's PvP.
No, it's not PvP. No, multiverse mode is you have like a bunch of different planets on the multiverse, and they have some kind of story about the planet. It's like King Joker of planet 6173 or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
And so then you have to travel that planet as your character and fight. And then it's sort of like the training in Injustice 1, like how they had all those different things. It's just like that. Except they have a little bit of a story to them, and it looked good. So I'm sure you get armor there too. And the armor I think is random drops. Like you get random drops for all different kinds of characters as you play through.
Maybe it's gonna be like the loot boxes from Overwatch, huh?
No.
Or now Heroes of the Storm.
Oh, what? Oh God.
Yeah.
I read that Overwatch broke like $1 billion or something.
Overwatch broke 1.3 billion, I believe, and Heroes of the Storm Hearthstone broke a record as well. They both broke records because I remember Hearthstone was like, "Hey, we have some packs to give you for free. Here you go." It's like, "Thank you."
All right, so we got anything else we want to talk about? Gaming? Anything else we did? Well, we talked about Guardians in a little bit, but I haven't seen anything else. That's the only thing I've had time to go see.
Yeah, we're going to see Aliens.
Yes.
By the time this comes out, we'll have already seen Aliens, but that actually looks pretty good. It looks like there's some, like the beginning of the Colonial Marines or something is happening. I'm just curious. I'm more curious about who the humans are. Because they have all these spaceships and crap, so.
So yeah, we're watching that, and then the next weekend is Wonder Woman, right? Or the weekend after?
June 2nd.
Right. Yeah. So that's right. The weekend after is Wonder Woman. So we'll be movie discussion heavy on the podcast next couple of weeks. next couple of casts, not next couple of weeks. All right. So let's jump into it. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Great.
Better than the first.
I like the first one more.
Yeah, me too. What do you think?
As good as the first.
Yeah, the thing that's different is that this is its own self-contained story.
Yeah.
Like, the first one had, like, galactic, and, like, if they didn't stop Ronan, the galaxy's done for. You know what I mean? And this one, well, I guess the galaxy was done for, too. I don't know.
Because Ego is gonna... Sorry, I'm not gonna say it. My bad.
No, spoiler alerts.
Yeah,
We'll just call it spoiler. We're going to talk about the story of the movie.
Yes. I didn't ruin it with his name.
No.
You find that out. But yeah, so he was going to turn the whole universe into
Him.
Because, ego.
Yeah.
But they stopped him. And now we've established in the universe that Peter Quill's a Celestial. Was he that in the comics?
No.
Yeah, so now
he was the Prince of Spartaca?
Spartax.
Sparta. What's Spartaca?
It's a
Spartan to space?
Oh, yeah. No, Spartax, that's right, yeah. He was the Prince of Spartax, and the Prince of Spartax was called Star-Lord. Like, that was how that whole thing worked out.
Yeah.
They changed it completely for this. I don't know why they changed it. I've
never seen Ego. I've never seen Ego in this kind of form, so I will give James Gunn some credibility for changing this character to fit the narrative, because Ego was just a planet. That's all he really was. He was a living planet. He wasn't this celestial being where he could actually create a form of himself and go out and do his own thing.
Right.
But so it brought in. I really did like that for Ego. Just it made him actually a possible character.
Right, and it makes sense because that nowhere is a dead celestial. Like, they live in the city is inside of a dead celestial skull. That's why it's a skull flying in space. So like it's not. At first I was like, this is so far-fetched. I was like, well, it's not really far-fetched because they had a corpse of a celestial in the first movie. This is just a living one, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
I really liked it. They did the whole split up thing, come back together at the end, which is what a lot of team movies do. Very Empire Strikes Back-y.
I felt really bad for Rocket.
Man, Rocket he's just trying to live, man. Well, I watched the first one. I felt bad for Rocket. Like when Peter looks him up and down and sees like all the experimentations he has on him. I'm excited. I really hope that in one of the two Avengers movies, which the Guardians have been verified to be in, I hope they make it back to Earth and Rocket sees raccoons. Like, because there was
not a raccoon. Whatever.
There was a really funny moment in the Guardians comic a few years ago where they do go to Earth during the X-Men.
X-Men Galaxy crossover, yeah.
And like Rocket sees a raccoon in the trees, and he's like, "Hey, put some damn clothes on!" Like, and it made me laugh, and I was like, "I'd like to see that in the movie." But we got Volume 2. I wasn't a big fan of the music.
The music was depressing as hell.
Well, I didn't like in the first movie. I knew some of the songs, but this one I didn't know any of the music. Like, they used songs I never heard of. It worked for the movie and fit in the place they were in the movie.
Yeah.
And I liked them in the movie aspect. But it's like, we have the vinyl of the first Guardians of the Galaxy, and we listen to it pretty regularly. I have no interest in picking up the soundtrack for 2.
Yeah, my buddy Sean, he didn't get to see the movie yet, but he got the album. He was listening to it on the drive to a convention. He messaged me. He's like, "Dude, this movie sounds really depressing." I'm like, "Yeah, it kind of is."
Yeah, there are lots of people that. In the first one, I heard sniffling, and the second one, when we see it again, people next to me were crying. Like in the group I went.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff. It's like the father-son moments, and you had the Rocket, like, Rocket just trying to find himself moments. Like, Rocket is just upset.
Like the shit they did to Groot.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy when Groot was on the Ravager ship.
Yeah.
I like that we explored the Ravagers a lot more. That was really cool, being in the ship.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thought you were gonna get yourself a necklace or a hat and make the other girls go, "Ooh, that's nice."
And I like that Yondu went full Finn.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. And we got to see an intergalactic whorehouse. That was cool as well. Which is apparently manned by robots, which makes a lot of sense. Like, I feel like that's what's going to happen on Earth. There's going to be a whole big thing in like 30 years.
Japan.
Well, a little sorry, Japan. Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, Japanese people.
It's not going to start, it's started.
And like, where they're going to have like fully anatomically correct robots that are programmed to bang you and do stuff.
I want that big black robot over there.
And it's going to be like, is this illegal? No. Well, because I mean now, no, I mean we're about to get a little racy, everybody. just a little racy. Now you can buy like full-fledged dolls that don't move, that are hyper realistic.
How's that racy? Oh well, racy.
I wonder if that contraption that was going around the internet for a while, like that gyro like suit, if that was real or not.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you remember seeing that?
That'd be interesting. So anyway, we saw Sylvester Stallone, which I fil like blew a lot of people's mind. I think you weren't expecting.
Yeah, I was like, what's he doing in this?
Yeah, James Gunn did a group photo shoot with group selfie really, and Sly was there, and he typed everyone's name who's playing who. Then Sylvester Stallone, spoiler. And I'm like, ooh, what's Sly gonna be? And it turned out to be Stakar,
the original leader of the original group of Guardians. So
it kind of messed me up because I was talking to you about it because I had to look him up and I got a little disappointed because Stakar in the Marvel Universe is Starhawk. Now the Starhawk I know was from Guardians, but I also got reintroduced during the Secret Wars event, and there was it was a Wonder Man storyline. I can't remember the name, like Kal-El or something. I can't remember what the title was, but it's not Kal-El, I know. It was like Culver or something, and Starhawk was in there, and Starhawk is actually one of the most intelligent people in the universe. He was basically his whole book of knowledge.
Well, that's probably not Sylvester Stallone.
That is not! So, but it's okay because now Sly is. Let him be a Marvel character. He's now officially in the Marvel universe.
That's true.
Because we'll see. We'll see if we can get a good Starhawk costume for him.
So of course the what is it called? What's it called? The ship, the Milano, Melissa Milano. He calls it the Milano, right?
Oh yeah, the Milano cookie. Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently it crashes first thing. They do that. So
all right, let's be careful. Let's just talk about highlights because you like to go verbatim word for word for a movie.
Sorry, am I not doing that?
No, we're not doing that.
Well, I brought it up because it crashed.
Yeah.
And Heather goes, "Oh, great! Just like every Star Trek movie you ever see, the best ship in the show is destroyed right off the rip." I really did enjoy Rocket's fix though. Like, forget it. We're in space. We'll just shoot a gun that instantly repairs anything that's broken.
Yeah, paints it back on there. I was like, that's actually pretty cool.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, that was a cool gun.
Yeah, I was like, man, all right. So that'll explain why the ship is going to be fixed at the end of the movie for no reason.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, Rocket's fight scene in the forest though was kind of like the best.
They didn't get the ship at the end of the movie. What happened at the very
I thought
end?
they were in a different ship, the Ravager ship.
They were in the Ravager ship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they'll go back and get it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. There was a lot of jumps to get to where they were.
You're only supposed to go through 9. Oh, that's not bad. We're going through 700.
There is so many moments that were just, I was just like, this would never work in a Captain America movie.
Like Baby Groot having to go get the fin.
Yeah.
Oh, like could you imagine like Chris Evans, like, on the ship making those jumps, and, like, they making his face cartoony with the eyeballs popping out of his face and stuff.
No.
You're like... He'll just be...
Yeah, I'm good. So Yondu went full Finn, and apparently going full Finn means his arrow is way more powerful than before.
Or it can go farther. I think that's how I looked at it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, I did not see any power change with the arrow whatsoever.
I just assumed it's like it could go farther, like without, and it could go through. It could be controlled through.
It always could.
Whatchamacallit.
No, it's always been around him. In the first Guardians, it was always near him. It never went away from him.
I still treat that as that's just Yondu's thing. Because it went through some objects in the first movie, but it was just the atmosphere of where everything was set that it could just do that.
No.
So when I saw it in the movie, I really didn't get an ooh and awe. That was something new. I just like, holy shit, it's really going through. It's really happening. So many fucking kills.
He took out
so
the
fast.
entire Ravager ship with one arrow.
Yeah.
I did appreciate that Steve Agee was in there. That was cool. And
Who?
Steve Agee is a comedian who he's been.
Oh, that guy with the glasses.
with the goggles, yeah. Talking all that shit.
It's 25. You didn't get a pair of boots.
Yo, you're doing the bath wrong.
And we had, oh man, what is his name from Sons of Anarchy? The Irish guy. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
He was a Ravager.
Was he in the first movie?
No, definitely not.
Ah, now it makes it sadder.
Definitely not. Oh man, I can't remember his name. The Irish.
Because he was also in. I remember him from Sin City in the small cameo he did. He does a lot of cameo stuff. He doesn't really ever have a movie for himself.
No, but he's in the entire run of Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
He's very good in that. Very good. So, we had full brain Planet Ego, and we had a climax that took forever. We had Peter Quill. Listen, Peter Quill gets to know his dad, didn't know him, and then realizes that he's, man, that moment, again, we're heavy spoilers, where he finds out that he gave his mother the brain cancer.
Yeah, my jaw dropped.
Dude. And it's like any control he had over him, like he clearly had like full control over Peter, and as soon as he dropped that bomb, it's like he knew the emotion just completely took over, and he instantly just shot the shit out of him. Like it was, it's gut wrenching, dude. It hit me in the feels.
That's a lot of shots too.
It hit me in the feels hardcore, and it's like, oh my gosh. That was just fine. Like
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, it's like you find out that he did it. Like it's just I came back and I'm the one that gave your mother brain cancer. And I didn't find you because I didn't come to find you because I wanted to see you. I came to find you because I needed to use you to help take over the planet. And you're just like one of 100 kids. Surprise!
Many more kids.
Yeah. And,
I was trying to figure out like what the pile of bones were. And
all his
like,
previous children.
You know, the kids. I'm like, holy shit. He gets around.
So, I mean, Ego had too big of an ego. And that's what killed him. Cutest part of the movie, Baby Groot, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Always. I mean, my Baby Groot having to go get the fan is just great.
Everything he brought back. Here's the question I have.
The toe.
Yeah, that he brought back a sawed-off toe. Was that attached when you found it?
No, he said, tell me I'll have a refrigerator full of just severed human toes. I'm just going to pretend like this never happened.
Yeah.
just Yondu's face the whole time.
And, that moment when you thought, they had this moment in the movie where you think, like, everybody's going to die. They always had that moment in movies like this where it's like, all the plans have failed, everybody's going to die. But when Baby Groot starts to cry when he's getting squashed, I'm like, oh my gosh. Don't cry, Baby Groot.
Vin Diesel never looked so cute.
I know. Here's the question, I think I asked you this. I don't know if we talked about this. Is Baby Groot a new Groot, or does he have the memories of the old Groot? I feel like it's a new Groot.
No, I think it's the memories of the old one because
memories of old.
Because he's a part. All you have to do is find a part of his tree, and he grows back.
Yeah, I mean, is Obi a new you, or is it the same you?
That's not even
horrible.
I know.
If Obi was a part of Steve's finger that fell off, then that would work.
Yeah. What, sperm? Miracle childbirth. Right there, just.
But he grows back a lot faster in the comics. They are a lot more time
faster.
fast.
You're right.
For the movie purposes, we really need him to be a baby.
Yeah.
Well,
and merchandising.
Well, I think James Gunn did do an interview, and he was like, it obviously looks like it's the merchandising, but when we were writing the script, it just worked much better this way. It's like, especially with the climax of the movie and stuff, it just worked that way. And I think they deliberately had that, which is my favorite part of the entire movie, is when we have adolescent Groot and Star-Lord going into his room yelling at him about his vines being everywhere. I am Groot.
You turned to me and we were reviewing the Dana Carvey special on Netflix. He's like, motherfucking bullshit.
Dana Carvey did a special talking about his son, and he's just like, my son just gets mad, and he just walks around the house pissed off all the time. If I ever tell him or anything, he just, motherfucking bullshit.
Bitch, you fucking bullshit. That's what I got from it, too.
So I think that's there also on purpose, so when the Guardians show up in, like, the next Avengers and there's a full-grown Groot, they're like, oh, it's okay, Groot's been growing up. This also takes place only, like, 3 months after the first Guardians. Like, it's still technically Earth time 2014. Like, the Civil War hasn't happened. Like, none of that shit's happened yet. I don't even know if Age of Ultron has happened yet. Maybe.
I don't think so.
I'm not 100% sure. But I know the Civil War hadn't happened yet or anything like that. So... so the Guardians will have been going for like 2 years by the time Avengers, like between this movie and the Avengers, will be like 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, props to Drax for getting much more screen time this time around.
He was funny.
Like,
although I did think like the ugly jokes on Mantis were like, there was too, like, it was funny, but they just did it too much. Yeah. I think. I mean, it's like.
Well, man, that's Drax's race. That right there.
You were just so hideous. And when he leaned up,
it's like, oh, just imagine sleeping with you.
I don't even like the kind of thing that you are. Hey, I don't need to get personal. Still,
you're not so hideous.
I saw this thing on the internet and it said, give a quote from a movie that'll completely give it away, like what the movie title is. And I realized it was on someone's page who wouldn't get it because it was an older person who doesn't watch Guardians of the Galaxies. But I wanted to comment, like, my nipples!
I really like those. I really like jokes like that, like unexpected but obvious. You know what I mean? Like they had the and that payoff at the end of the movie. Like you had that joke in the beginning with the nip, like it hurts my nipples, and then when he throws them, like that's. I love jokes like that because then it takes you back. So that's good writing right there.
It is,
Mr. Gunn. What else do we have?
That emotional speech with Yondu.
Oh my god. He may have been your father,
but he wasn't your daddy.
And like you don't think that though. Like in the first movie, like you don't picture Yondu like that at all for Peter. But he does like go out of his way. Like he deliberately doesn't kill Peter. Like they're like put a bounty on his head. He's like, no, I want him alive.
Yeah.
Like they made it's a good payoff for the second movie, I think. But you wouldn't watch the first Guardians and go, he was the father figure of Peter Quill, obviously. And in this one, he's in the movie way more. He gets way more screen time in this, and it makes more sense.
Yeah, definitely. When in this movie, we find out that Yondu and his Ravagers were actually kicked out of the entire name and group of it, and we couldn't. No, we couldn't figure out why he was kicked out, and then further on, it's like, well, you kidnapped him. I'm like, oh, he got in trouble for taking Peter. Like, oh no, he got in trouble for taking multiple kids for ego.
Right.
Holy crap.
Like, the Ravagers weren't supposed to take kids in general. He wanted to make extra money, so he started taking kids. And then he realized that ego was killing him, and he's like, alright, I'm not taking... And Peter just happened to be the kid that he realized that on, and I guess he just got a liking to him and was like, alright, I'm gonna...
He could fit in small spaces.
I'm sure that is why, too. I mean... sure he used that to his advantage. But,
oh yeah.
So I mean, it all made sense. It It just didn't. If you go before watching Guardians 2, Yondu was the biggest father figure Peter ever had. You'd be like, shut up, it's stupid. Yondu's a dickhead. Because you realize that Yondu's not really a dickhead at all.
No.
He's just kind of out for himself.
He's Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yeah. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
God.
He's like, what? It's like nothing, man. You just look like Mary Poppins. Is Mary Poppins awesome? Yeah. You know, no, yeah. So. Well, Michael Rooker definitely killed it in this. I was very impressed with his performance as Yondu.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked he was like part of the Guardians. And I think Mantis seems like she's going to be part of the group now too.
Yeah, she was an oldie.
So, or maybe she'll join. I mean, what are they going to do? Because at the end of the movie, one of the clips is the old group getting back together. So,
well, they're the Guardians, the old group. I mean, even in the comics, their old group was Guardians of the Galaxies. In this universe, I think they're just a team of Ravengers doing some shit. I don't think it really had the moniker of Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that just came about because Peter Quill has an ego. I don't know.
So,
but yeah, 5 after in credits scenes.
Nothing advancing the overall Marvel Cinematic Universe either.
Not overall, but it does give credit to the Guardians for their next solo project, which is, of course, Adam. Yes.
Well, I don't know. I take that back, because that actually might be part of the cinematic universe. Because Adam Warlock...
I say it's going to be more focused on the Guardians. I don't think it's going to really introduce any crossovers, really.
You don't think Adam Warlock is not... Because, have you read the Infinity Gauntlet? Like, he's a huge part of that.
He was in the Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah, he wears it. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like, he's...
I remember... Now, my knowledge of Adam, 90s Adam. I know him from 90s. I don't know him from... If he's even in the new 52 Marvel now stuff.
No, I'm talking about way back when.
Okay, so you're Infinity Gauntlet from back then, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have him contained in Guardians because Adam himself was a Guardians as well.
Well, I don't know, man. It might make sense to why the whole reason why the Guardians are there in the first place. I don't know. I feel like this next Avengers movie is going to be a sight to see. Like they're talking about having every hero they've created so far in one movie. Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Then we're all taking a 4-year break to recoup from the costs.
Well, they're doing Avengers 1, Avengers 2, summer to summer. So we'll get this, and they haven't said what the name of the second one's going to be.
Yeah, have they given us a name for the first one?
Infinity War.
Infinity War, that's right.
Right. So we don't know if the next one is Infinity Gauntlet, or if it's going to be something completely else. But
yeah. I mean, that's really it, besides the individual movies of sequels and stuff.
Right.
This is supposed to be the last... Thor Ragnarok is supposed to be the last Thor that we know of, at least.
Well, the last one I think he's signed on for.
Yeah.
It's just like Iron Man.
So, I mean, we really don't know what's after the Avengers 2-part movie. Or, well, not 2-part, but Avengers movie itself.
When is the release of Captain Marvel?
I think that might... I don't even think Marvel's going to be... If anything, I don't think she's going to be in number 1. She might be in a part 2.
I'm not 100% sure.
I'm not 100%. I mean...
I don't have my phone. We got flack for not knowing the information on an iTunes review once.
We'll be alright.
Yeah, we'll be alright. I mean, there's not a lot of information with part 1 either. We don't know who's really going to be in it. I mean, for God's sakes, the Ant-Man and Wasp movie comes out before part 1. We don't know if Wasp is going to be in Avengers part 1.
I got a text, sorry.
No kidding. Don't get up.
Okay.
I mean, the Guardians movie was certainly entertaining. I can't wait to own it. Can't wait to see it again. The movie, I'm not really a fan of the soundtrack. I know some of the bands who played in it, but I rather much...
It's no Smallville.
I know. Somebody say. Man, but the songs they had on episode are like straight.
No.
It was straight early 2000s pop music, like the indie scenes and stuff like that. So.
All I really needed was Black Parade.
Was that on there?
I don't know.
I don't
know what that is.
My Chemical Romance.
Black Parade. Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure if we played the first,
you would get it.
Is that Phil Collins?
No.
That's Susu Studio.
No, it's not.
Is that Creed?
I have a really good Creed impression, but I can't make it happen right now. Anyway, so let's final thoughts. Final thoughts on Guardians.
I enjoyed it. I mean, it's not even really a big hate of it. It's not that I was displeased with it. It was a good flick. I really can't wait to watch it again.
It was really good. I watched it twice. Almost saw it today again too.
Oh, well, I probably won't see it twice, but I really liked it. I was disappointed that we didn't do the comics backstory of Peter Quill. I was happy with what they did. It makes sense to do what they did.
That's probably my
If only Green Lantern had done something like this.
Right.
It makes sense to do what they did. It made a lot of sense because the way he was able to hold the power, the
Infinity Stone from the first movie.
Yeah. So that even though it kind of takes away from it because it was like the only reason we can maintain this is because we're all friends. It's like, nah, we are able to maintain it because you're half celestial.
Yeah, you're a god.
I kind of like that though, because the friendship thing is like, oh, we're all friends.
Yeah, friendship and magic.
What is this freaking My Little Pony?
No, you're right. You're right.
This is the, like they're not going to go back and think, oh, so we're not all friends. That's not going to diminish that.
Right.
It's going to be, oh shit.
He's a god, little G.
Yeah. So it all made sense. Like.
Yeah, I appreciate Kurt. Kurt did a great job in this role.
Oh, for sure.
And again, him being Ego, I didn't find out about it until the movie. And when they were talking about it, I was like, yeah, I am Ego. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not a planet. Oh, here's the planet. Oh, and there's the face. There's the face on the planet. Because I was really thinking that they were going to go with he's the king.
Wait a second. Wait a second. So all the parts that are on the planet, except for when they're inside, was basically on his butt. If you think about it,
hold on.
If his face is on that side,
and
he didn't see the face before, and now
I think with Ego, he can change the landscape and actually make it look at space.
Okay.
In space.
So you can put a sphincter anywhere you want.
He can.
I'm just imagining like planet split in half. This is the side that he shows everybody because it's nice and flowery, and that's his face side, which would mean that that's his butt.
Yeah. There's a volcano.
Yeah. Oh, the ashes are really, really thick today.
That face.
Oh, look at all the ashes off him.
Alright, well, thanks for joining us today. Please.
Oh, wait, the North Pole is dangerous. What? Don't get us like that.
Oh no, it's like the volcano's leaking again. It's melting.
Penis, please, don't you want it's funny.
Melting everything. It
Can't-
smells really bad.
Can I do an outro now?
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, please.
Alright, good.
Okay. If you feel so
Oh, wait, the South Pole is his blue balls. Okay, you can continue.
Are you good?
I'm good. That was it.
You sure?
Positive.
Alright. If you get a chance, please leave us a review on iTunes. Please like this. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. We're trying to amp ourselves up. Sorry. But I gotta do the spiel that everybody else does now. So,
yeah.
We appreciate a review. Make it good. Don't talk bad about us, just say good things. Unless you're talking about Showtime and how rude he is to me.
He's never rude.
Yes, he is.
I guess.
He gets it from you.
He does. You're right. No, you're right. And you're right. And that's because I'm Stevie B.
Showtime.
Trex.
Nurse Apocalypse, and we're out.